5-cent microphone. I am your host, Michael Goodman, and with me today is Nicholas Ottinger.
Hey, what's up, Mike?
And Cody Hahn.
Hi, everyone.
On this episode of Music Discovery, we are going to be listening to the song Fentanyl by Misfortune. I'm really excited about this band. It's kind of a weird genre mix-up, which is why I chose this. But the band is called Misfortune, and the song is Fentanyl. You can find their music on Apple Music or Spotify, and let's get right into this. Right at the beginning here, how are you digesting this intro?
It has a lot of this interesting synthesizers that are, or cowbells that are heavily distorted and sound grainy. I really liked the intro, specifically for like this weird grainy sound that it has. And I don't know where it's going to go. I mean, I heard a little bit of the drums. We're going to see where that's going to go next.
The intro like immediately grabs your attention, and you're just like, okay, where's this gonna go? Because I'm already digging the sound that you got going right now, and now I just want to listen to it right away.
All right, let's keep going. What do you think?
My God, those vocals were so good. I couldn't even listen to the lyrics because the tone was just so rounded out and perfect. I really liked the vocals. I also like how there are little, almost what seem to be jazz-influenced pops of having harmonization between, like, you know, two different tracks of the vocalist singing different notes. I really liked that they kind of like phased in and out, so it wasn't constant, so it didn't get boring. It actually added, like, you know, the absence of sound is like the contrast to sound. So like the way that this was produced was just really well, and all of the sound quality, like everything from the drums, the guitar, the bass, and the vocals and the synthesizers, everything sounded very clean. First 40 seconds of this freaking song and I'm already hooked.
You can hear like all the work that they put into this song, from just like from the bass.
It's produced really well.
From the power chords it's hitting, fucking rocking.
Awesome. Well, let's check out the chorus. So I want to point out really quick. So, I mean, I love this guy's vocals. I think that he sings the chorus really well, but there's that in the chorus, that synthesizer in the background. I don't know if you guys heard that, but I really love the way it accents the rest of what's happening. Like, that's what hits for me.
What hit for me, I was analyzing the lyrics a little more, and of course there's this album cover of a roller coaster, and then also it's talking about taking this ride. I didn't really pay attention too much about with the synthesizer in that part. I was mainly focusing on rhythm and like vocal placement, and like I really think it's interesting, like. I think for a lot of people who've ever struggled with addiction, this is exactly what it feels like. It's like feeling this good could be so wrong or something like that, or like how could feeling this good be so wrong? That's a very awesome line, and it's actually very true because it like from an addictive personality, I do kind of resonate with that. Like I can understand where this artist and these artists are coming from. It definitely kind of blew me away. The chorus, I thought it was gonna hit harder actually, but it stayed a little more toned out than I thought. But hey,
well, get ready for the roller coaster, my friend.
Oh, okay.
Here we're getting into this breakdown, and one thing I want to point out, this is kind of like a pre-review thing since I've heard the track. I want you to also pay attention to how well they start to lay down the guitar to ease you into what they're about to do. It makes for a very, very effective transition for such a change in style. So pay attention to that. What'd you guys think of that breakdown?
Fuck yeah.
Talk about like fucking trying not to break my neck when I want to headbang.
Do you see what I mean about the way they layer that guitar in to kind of
Yeah.
prep you for that breakdown?
It was so cool. Well, and like I really liked these elements of like house and techno synths with this breakdown a lot. Like there were slight little pops in there that were like little like hey they were coming in with like a little bit of synthesizer, and it kind of broke the guitar and drums up a little bit, and then but then when it came back together it sounded even more hardcore. Basically it just sounded really raw, really nice, very cool and unique ass breakdown. Definitely one of the most unique I've ever heard.
Cool. Yeah, I would agree. And Nick, I mean, you love this style of music.
Oh yeah.
Did you expect it to go into that based on what you heard?
No, I did not see that coming at all. Especially with the whole like where it sound when they do the breakdown part and it sounds like they're bending the guitar to just make that to achieve those sounds. Oh man, just
Well, they've got like DJ scratching going on too.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of different styles going on there, but they blended it together really well.
yeah.
All right, let's see if they got anything else we want to speak to before we wrap up and play this full song for everyone. All right, what do you guys think?
That was cool.
Oh,
The vocal
yeah.
distortion, that was fucking
That was
sick.
tasty. Let's see here. If I were to give it a rating, we'll say 5 out of 5 in each. 5 out of 5 top hats for me.
I'm gonna have to go with a decent. Yeah, I'm giving it a 5. I really enjoyed every second of that song. There was nothing that could have been done better. Like, I mean, I could make music like that. That's for damn sure. But like, my goodness, it was really good. Very nice.
That's very
And I have some friends
surprising
show it
to hear, honestly, because you're a hard one to please, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But I was like, he's gonna go 4 because he doesn't usually do a 5. But I'm surprised. I'm surprised you went there.
No, I went with a 5-star because it reminded me of, like, weirdly enough, it reminded me of being young and then kind of like looking like younger, I should say, because I am the youngest one in the pod. But it gave me like this sense of nostalgia, which I think drugs are really good at doing. If any of our listeners out there understand what I'm talking about, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just saying, yeah, 5 out of 5 for sure. Going to be showing it to some of my friends because I have a lot of friends who would love this track.
Well, I think
for sure.
the way your friends should find this track is by listening to it on our podcast, because
Absolutely.
we are going to wrap up and we will be playing the full song for everyone. And it's my pick, so it's hard not to. It's 5 out of 5 Gilmore Girls for me.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you everyone for listening. We had a good time. Hope you enjoyed listening. Please make sure to rate us on whatever podcast platform you're listening to us on. In the early days, that's the best thing that you can do to support our podcast is just go mark some 5 stars, hit follow.
And also be sure to share it with your friends who have way too much bush hair.
So here we go again. We're going to play Uncut Fentanyl by Misfortune. They have an album dropping next year. They stream on both Spotify and Apple Music, and I can't wait to see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.